G'day everyone, you're watching Kath with a K, and I'm Kath, and today I'm joined by my housemate, Sarah.
Hello! I also make YouTube videos occasionally, and also music that you can listen to if you want.
Check her out on Spotify. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a tier list of musical instruments. And just a little disclaimer, this is just for fun. We're not actually trying to say that we hate any particular instruments. So if you are watching this and you are a musical instrument, then please don't be offended.
The accordion.
Yes. Oh, how are we going to be determining which tier it goes into? Is it like how good it sounds, how fun it is to play?
I feel like we just need to sort of do like
How it's
its
recorded.
vibe, you know?
Its vibe.
Yeah.
Like, would I want to be friends with it?
Like some instruments, they're just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Even before you even like...
Oh, should we explain our tiers? Sarah can explain them because she came up with most of the names.
Okay, so our top tier is solo. We would want to hear a solo from such instrument.
Yes, like a flute, because I always want to hear flute on everything.
Chef's kiss is chef's kiss. And then we have good.
Because we wanted a very imaginative name for the yellow tier.
Yeah. Wouldn't skip. If the instrument came up on shuffle, I wouldn't skip it. And then we have viola, which also feels fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah.
No hate to viola. But
It's like
there's a
third
name.
violin, but it's like not a violin.
Yeah.
Even if you
I don't
play
know.
in orchestras, you know.
But it's not bottom because it still has some value, you know. And then we have triple P, which is the dynamic that we would like this instrument to play. And then we have mute.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. Put
It's
it in
out
the
of
bin.
here. Yeah. Put it in the compost.
Yeah.
We want to be environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's probably most
It's probably
instruments are
not
made of-
even recyclable.
Okay, so let's get to the accordion. Has some good things going for it. It's unique, but also like I don't really want to hear it that much.
The vibe of the instrument is chef's kiss. Like it gives off confidence, but I also don't really want to listen to it all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I probably wouldn't skip
skip.
it. Acoustic guitar, not electric, but acoustic. So I personally feel, I don't know, you make a bit different music to me, but I personally feel like an electric guitar would go above an acoustic guitar.
Maybe agree. It's
It's a
like
little overused, but
maybe
it's still good.
But it also like provides a good fundamental base.
Do you reckon good? Oh, this is
Bagpipes.
quite like, you were saying before we started this video that you are very familiar with the bagpipes.
I am. My
And I-
school had a pipes and drums ensemble that would play at almost every official event in like indoors. So we would have bagpipes and
Indoors.
snare drums just indoors blasting. But I can appreciate that bagpipes are meant for playing in the mountains. So I feel like bagpipes start off good but lose points for inappropriate use.
I've only had bagpipes played at me at every tourist attraction in Scotland. I feel like viola's an appropriate place for
Yeah,
them.
but no hate, you know? Like, it's a national icon. Can't shade it for that.
You don't hear bagpipes for a long time, but then when you do hear them, you hear them too much. Okay, a banjo.
Hot take. I feel like banjo belongs in Chef's Kiss.
Ooh.
You hear a banjo and it's like, whoa, there's a banjo in this.
Yeah, and I actually don't hear it very much. So I feel like,
Yeah.
it is a special occasion when you do hear it. Okay, yeah. Bass guitar. Yes, I like a bass guitar.
Me too.
I might put it in solo
Yeah.
even.
Although, double bass solos over bass guitar solos. Maybe just because I grew up with jazz.
I feel like I'd like a solo from both. We could put both of them in solo.
Bassoon, the
who
clown of
cares?
the orchestra.
I haven't heard a bassoon in a long time, actually.
I actually really like the bassoon. It provides character.
I feel like I wouldn't skip it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go seeking it.
Yeah, that's true.
Bongos.
Bongos.
I like bongos.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I actually actively dislike bongos.
Oh my god. Oh no, we can't have this. We're going to disagree on this.
Bongos are the kid instrument version of congas, I feel.
You hear
Sound
drum
like
kits.
plastic, you know? Like, maybe I'm just like scarred from school classroom bongos where everyone's just like boop, 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 boop.
I'd probably put it in solo
Really?
Yeah.
I would potentially put it in triple P.
Maybe we'll have to compromise and put it in wouldn't skip.
Like a bongo solo played by a good bongo player would be good. I'm willing to say good.
Okay, let's put it in good. Because I just feel like they're unique enough and I like percussion. And you just hear drum kits all the time. So when you hear different percussion, it's like, oh yes. Bugle.
Oh.
I'm not too much of a fan. It's like, nah.
I feel like it's the viola of trumpets.
Same. I was going to say, I think wouldn't skip is too high for it. Okay, castanets. They get boring quick. But they're like, when you first hear them, it's like all spicy.
I wouldn't skip castanets, but I wouldn't seek them out.
Probably same.
Cello, I think, is potentially my favourite instrument.
I feel like cellos are pretty good, but they're not like the best.
Would you
Chef's
be willing
kiss.
to go chef's kiss?
Yeah. Clarinet. I remember because I played flute in an orchestra for a long time, so the clarinet's always next to me, and I was like, oh, they sound so like nice and deep and warm. And although I love a flute, could never get that sort of warm sound of it. The flute's just like bright all the time.
Clarinet is chef's kiss in comparison to like in the flute sort of like comparison, but I feel like it's good compared to like saxophone. And I feel like whenever there was a clarinet in the context of jazz, it was like, yeah, this is good, but it would be better if it was a saxophone. Can we put it in between good and chef's kiss? It's like halfway.
Cymbals. That I assume-
Just these ones?
yeah.
Or ones as well?
No, I think just the hands. Cymbals add a good amount of spice.
I feel like people always play them wrong. When I was at orchestra at school, people would always be like, and and they wouldn't work. And it was just bad. They happen infrequently enough for me to not be like, this is too much cymbals.
So would you put them in wouldn't skip?
Maybe.
I'd put them probably good or chef's kiss. Good.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo. I really like a didgeridoo because you can get like so many different sounds out of it depending on how you like shape your mouth. And they can make like kookaburra sounds through them.
I'm a
Sick.
big fan of the didgeridoo.
Solo.
Oh, we don't have any triple P or mute.
I'm sure
We
they'll come
like
up.
instruments too much.
Double bass. I think we agreed earlier to put this in solo. A drum kit. These are pretty good. I wouldn't want a drum solo though.
As a person who has like played drum solos, I also
Don't want to hear your stupid drum solos.
most of the time
They definitely add a lot to tracks though. Like in
yeah
recorded music. So I reckon chef's kiss is probably
Yeah,
a
maybe.
good way to go. Electric guitar. Okay, now I really like an electric guitar, but electric guitar solos I feel like are a bit overdone. As someone who listens to heavy music as well,
I also
kind of like a bit done with guitar solos.
feel like this is a hot take between you and me, but like my fave in like most of the music that I listen to is clean electric guitar. I would say electric guitar belongs in chef's kiss.
Yeah, same. But I like distorted electric guitar. The range.
I know.
Clean, distortion.
And then like you have the, what are they called? The makes it vibrate without you picking it.
I don't know what that is.
There are lots of devices that make the electric guitar extremely versatile.
Flute goes in solo. I'm not even going to ask for your opinion.
I feel like French horn is treated a bit like the viola, but I actually really like it.
Oh, really? I was going to say I'm not too much of a fan of Triple P.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay, well maybe we should put it in viola.
Viola. You wouldn't
so
skip?
warm. It's like a hug.
Okay.
French horn is like a hug, but so is viola, I guess.
A gong.
I feel like when like a gong cannot be not
Ma-
solo, you know, like whenever you hear a gong, it's
by
never
itself.
not a solo. And maybe that's too much. People, because it's like so niche, people only use it when it's appropriate to be used.
Yes. Chef's kiss. Guiro. I want a Guiro solo.
Me too.
Harmonica. No. Get it out of here. I don't know. How do you feel? I feel like you're
I
about to
feel
say
like-
that you really like it.
No, I'm wondering if it's too harsh. Nah, we can put the harmonica in the bin.
Get it out. I actually have a harmonica and
I have like 3 harmonicas and I can't play any of them.
yeah. Okay, a harp. It sounds quite nice when it's like by itself.
I would like to hear more creative uses of the harp than I feel like I've heard. Maybe I'd put harp in good.
Yeah, same. Harpsichord. I mean, I'd prefer a piano, to be honest.
Equal temperament tuning. Or natural tuning.
Probably equal temperament. I
'Cause
don't
I
think
feel
I
like-
really ever hear instruments in other tunings.
Because I feel like in equal temperament, it's kind of boring. But if it was in its original tuning, maybe it would be
What
more
was the
spicy.
harpsichord's original tuning?
You would like retune it to the key.
Right.
It can be in triple P. There's a time and place for the harpsichord.
I feel like I wouldn't skip it because it sounds interesting enough. It's also on like some Queen songs, I think. Should we put it in viola?
Maybe. I feel like viola, like the viola line or tier, really is representative of the violas of the instruments.
Hurdy-gurdy. I don't remember what this sounds like. So just watched a Rob Scallon video. Wait, Scallon or Scallion?
Scallon. Rob Green Onion.
He had a guest on there that said, you can never have too many hurdy-gurdies.
I would disagree.
Yes, I would also disagree after hearing that instrument.
I feel like the hurdy-gurdy is confidently itself. Triple P.
I would probably wouldn't skip.
It's just like, it looks like a string instrument that you pluck and play. But it's an
teeth.
instrument that you crank and press buttons.
Yeah. It's a bit weird. Bit of an oddball.
I guess like I wouldn't skip
Viola?
it because I like oddballs. I like things that
Yeah.
are confident in themselves.
Same. Keyboard.
If it was just like a fake piano, it belongs in mute. It gains points for accessibility and gains points for MIDI control.
We could find a picture of like that represents MIDI and have that separate. Okay, let's do keyboard that sounds like a piano and put it in mute. Get it out of my
Or
life.
does it go triple P because so many people cannot access real pianos?
Okay,
I'm all for
let's do that.
accessibility.
Okay, so this is definitely going to go up here somewhere.
I would say solo because MIDI, it opens up so many
different
doors.
sounds. Yes, I don't even remember what this sounds like.
It's like a,
Something close to a
Imagine-
guitar.
yeah, imagine a guitar, like a classical guitar, played by a jester.
I'd probably put it in viola or
Yeah.
triple P then.
The lute is the viola of the guitar. I feel like it has a place, you know? Like,
Okay.
you hear a lute and you're like, wow, I'm in the King's
I'm in
Court.
1400.
Yeah. I'm wearing a corset.
Melodica.
Belongs in solo. No argument.
Okay.
Comes with a pipe.
Mandolin. I don't fully remember what this one sounds like either.
Here Comes the Sun on mandolin.
Oh, I like that.
This is nice.
Chef's kiss.
I agree.
Maracas. They can get a bit annoying.
I would agree.
I probably would skip them though. Triple P.
Triple P.
Oboe.
Ooh,
Quite like it,
Me too.
but it's not the best.
I think it goes above clarinet.
Organ.
Ooh.
I didn't even realize we had
What
that instrument
kind of
here.
organ is it?
I think the tiny one is what's in the image, but I want to think of like a big church organ. Like, you know, you walk into a church and it's like... Like, that's Dracula, isn't it? I'd probably
I
put,
would
it in
put
solo.
it in solo.
Yeah. Pan flute.
Ooh.
I like this.
I feel like it belongs in good just because you can't play more than one key.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
realize that.
I
That's
think-
like a harmonica, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you could play in different modes
Yeah.
of the same scale.
Actually, probably ignorant me. You
Yeah, I
probably
don't know much
can
about it
play
either.
different keys. The like lowest one would
you have to
always
keep
be the
like
same.
moving things
Yeah.
around. So
Yeah.
it's a little
I would
annoying.
say
maybe good.
good.
Piano. Really like the sound of piano, especially grand piano, which is what is in the image. I reckon chef's kiss.
Me too.
Yes, I feel like there are some slightly more exciting things if you've got like an arrangement of stuff.
Yeah. I don't
'Cause-
get like really excited about a piano solo, but
Yeah.
I really appreciate a piano in anything.
A piccolo is not as good as a flute. It's too high. I do like high things though. To like add top end and brightness. I like brightness. But it's a bit too much.
Yeah.
I was thinking it might belong in good. I wouldn't skip. Could put it in between. It doesn't have a great range, but it sounds interesting.
I would put rain stick in the same category as gong. Similar in vibe and value.
Recorder, probably somewhere in the bottom half. I would skip it.
Except I really like when people use it as a meme.
I don't know about in other countries, but at least in Australia, I feel like everyone is taught the recorder. Hear it a bit too much. You hear it a lot too much.
Did you, when you learned the recorder, did you have like belts?
Belts?
What
do you mean?
Like
to
karate,
hang it?
No, like karate belts.
Oh god, no.
So we had like little ribbons that we tied around the bottom of our recorder that were different colours. And we'd get to the next belt in a recorder.
Oh, that's what you mean by belts.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so bad. I hate that idea.
I never got to black belt, so we can mute it.
Maybe triple P for the meme potential.
I would potentially put sax in solo.
Yeah, let's put in solo. Is that sitar? I don't know what this sounds like. Oh, it does sound like Carmen's World Orchestra. I don't like that tremolo. It's a bit too much.
I quite like it. I feel like it fits the like genre. It immerses you in a world.
Yeah, it's probably only ever used appropriately, so that's good for it. I probably would skip it, to be honest.
Okay.
Should we put it in wouldn't skip as a compromise? Yeah. Tambourine! I like a tambourine. Yes. Solo.
Are we talking about the one that has the skin or no skin though? I don't like the ones that have the skin. It's like you get the like gong 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 sound in addition to the ch sound, where I feel like the tambourine is really only valuable for the ch sound.
Maybe we should include skin and without skin.
I genuinely would put it in like triple P or viola. I would definitely put like an egg shaker over tambourine.
Oh, really? Well, I guess we have to compromise and put it in the middle. The triangle. It's a bit pointless, isn't it?
I once played the triangle in primary school orchestra for a piece that was called the Bermuda Triangle. And I had like the best triangle solo.
I would skip it.
Yeah.
Trombone. I like that you can like slide.
Yeah.
Yes. Probably put it in good.
Would you put trumpet above or below trombone?
Probably about the same. Trumpet. I mean, I guess it is good on like, you know, in some pop tracks. You put in a trumpet, it's like, oh, that's new.
I feel like trumpets are so versatile. I really like trumpets with different kinds of mutes.
Okay, let's put it in Chef's Kiss. Tuba. Definitely
Viola.
in viola or triple P. Ukulele.
Ukulele, I feel like similarly to bongos, it is misused by children, but has lots of potential to be good.
I probably prefer the acoustic guitar to a ukulele, but definitely the ukulele does have like a bit of an interesting sound to it. Maybe wouldn't skip. Viola. Surely that goes in viola. Violin. I really like it in Celtic music.
I would prefer a cello solo over a violin solo.
Same. Okay, and the last one is xylophone.
Are we talking xylophone as in all tuned percussion or xylophone?
Make it just xylophone so we don't like muck up the ranking too much. We could put it in
xylophone and mute.
Yeah. And here is our completed tier list, although there is still lots of instruments that we could add. A lot of them which are just somewhat different versions or like quite similar to other things that we already have. So let us know what you agree with and what you disagree with in the comments below.
If you have any hot takes.
Tell us what instrument you play or what instrument you are.
If you are a harmonica or a xylophone.
We don't apologise. I know we said that we apologise at the start, but we actually don't. Yeah, if you're interested in other music production related stuff, then please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get notified every Monday and occasionally on Fridays when I post a new video. And check out Sarah's channel. How often do you post?
Irregularly.
Okay.
Remember, the mask goes over your nose. Cool.